OnePlus launched the Nord smartphone last July, and it was the most affordable smartphone in the OnePlus lineup. It was also among the most affordable smartphones to offer 5G connectivity under 30,000 rupees. OnePlus has now launched this, the OnePlus Nord CE 5G. It takes the price down further, still offers 5G connectivity and a little extra.
Okay, so what does the CE stand for? OnePlus says it stands for Core Edition, since the Nord CE covers all the basics that one would look for on a smartphone.
So what exactly is this promised core experience, and is there anything that you would miss out on? Well, I tested the OnePlus Nord CE 5G to find out. Hello everyone, I'm Aditya, you're watching Gadgets 360, and this is the full review of the OnePlus Nord CE 5G. Let's begin. Let's talk about the design first. The OnePlus Nord CE 5G is a good looking device and reminds me of the original Nord. It is solidly built and feels comfortable to hold. At 170 grams, it feels lighter than some of the other smartphones I've tested recently. It's well balanced and curved along the sides, which makes it comfortable to grip. All the buttons are placed near the center, with a power button on the right and volume buttons on the left. This makes it easy to reach them. However, there's no alert slider, which has become a OnePlus trademark over the years. The SIM tray is also on the left and can take in 2 nano SIMs, but there's no micro SD card slot. The Nord CE 5G does have a 3.5mm headphone jack, which was missing on the OnePlus Nord. It's at the bottom along with the USB Type-C port and loudspeaker. The camera module does protrude slightly, but this isn't a major issue. The bezels are thin around the sides and top, while the chin is slightly larger. It sports a 6.43-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a 90Hz refresh rate, which is a big plus. It also has an in-display fingerprint scanner and Asahi Dragon Trail glass for protection. I found the in-display fingerprint scanner convenient to reach, and it never needed more than a single attempt to unlock the smartphone. The AMOLED display is good to watch content on, and the 90Hz refresh rate makes the UI feel smooth. There is only a single bottom firing speaker, which is just about adequate. Powering the OnePlus Nord CE 5G is the Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G processor. It's paired with 6GB of RAM for the base variant and a whopping 12GB RAM for the range-topping one that I had for this review. There is a big price difference between them though. My 12GB RAM unit was quick to load apps and multitasking was super easy. I could jump between multiple apps without needing to wait for the phone to load them again. Call of Duty Mobile on the OnePlus Nord CE 5G ran at the high presets for both graphics as well as frame rate. After playing the game for 25 minutes, I noticed a 7% drop in battery level. The Nord CE was slightly warm to the touch, but not to a concerning degree. There are only 2 storage options here, 128GB and 256GB. OnePlus has built its reputation by offering clean software experience, and that is exactly what you get on the OnePlus Nord CE 5G. It runs OnePlus's Oxygen OS based on top of Android 11. Oxygen OS is well polished, and I found this phone to be quite easy to use. If you like a clean interface and have an affinity for stock Android, Oxygen OS will feel welcoming to you. OnePlus also promises 2 years of Android updates and 3 years of security updates, which may just sweeten the deal for potential buyers. The Nord CE 5G has an always-on display which lights up for incoming notifications. There is a game mode as well, which allows you to block incoming notifications and answer calls directly on the speaker while gaming. The OnePlus Nord CE has a 64MP primary camera, an 8MP ultra-wide-angle camera with a 119° field of view, and a 2MP black and white camera. For selfies, it has a 16MP camera. The camera app has a simple UI. The AI could detect what I was shooting and even suggested different modes at times. The smartphone by default uses pixel binning, resulting in 16MP shots. The OnePlus Nord CE 5G managed to capture some good photos in daylight. It also managed to capture good details in objects in the foreground, and text was legible at 100% magnification. The ultra-wide angle camera offers a wider field of view, but there is a noticeable drop in image quality. Close-up shots were crisp, and the main camera managed to capture textures quite well. The Nord CE 5G also managed good background separation. Portrait mode did not let me fine-tune the level of blur before taking a shot. The output has good edge detection and a nice depth effect to it. Low light photos turned out to be average. The Nord CE 5G manages to keep noise under control, but you can still see grain. With Nightscape enabled, the phone takes 8 exposures and combines them into a single photo. This takes about 7 to 8 seconds. The resultant images are brighter, bringing out more details in the shadows and better textures. The phone crops into the frame to stabilize a Nightscape shot. You can also use Nightscape with the ultra-wide-angle camera, but the difference is subtle. Selfies were crisp, but skin tones were slightly off in shots taken outdoors, while indoor shots didn't seem to have this issue. You can take selfie portraits, and the phone managed good edge detection here. It could detect faces even with masks on. Low-light selfies were decent. Video recording tops out at 4K 30fps for the primary camera and 1080p 60fps for the selfie shooter. Footage was well stabilized at 1080p as well as 4K in daylight, with only a few shakes evident. Video quality takes a hit in low light and shimmer is noticeable as the phone tries to stabilize footage. The OnePlus Nord CE 5G packs in a 4500 mAh battery. It supports 30W fast charging and comes with a Warp Charge 30T Plus charger in the box. In our HD video loop test, the Nord CE 5G managed to run for 19 hours and 59 minutes, which is a good score considering the battery capacity. It might be able to deliver slightly better battery life with the refresh rate lowered to 60Hz. The charger in the box took the smartphone from 0 to 67% in 13 minutes and could charge it completely in about an hour. While it's not the fastest charging smartphone we've seen at this price point, it's far better than the likes of the Galaxy M42 5G. The OnePlus Nord CE 5G has adequate performance to deal with whatever you throw at it. It also offers good software experience, and you get 2 years of software updates and 3 years of security updates. The triple camera setup can handle the basics, and given the price, there isn't much to complain about for daylight shots. Low light camera performance is where this phone could still do with a few tweaks for improvement. At a starting price of 22,999 rupees, the OnePlus Nord CE 5G does deliver the core experience that it promises, and it is very easy to recommend, at least the base variant. But the top end variant that I have here is priced at 27,999 rupees, and it does not deliver the same kind of value for money. So if you are looking to spend this kind of money, you can instead look at the original OnePlus Nord or wait for its successor that is rumored to be launching soon. If you can spend a little extra, well, the Mi 11X will offer you higher performance. So that was my review of the OnePlus Nord CE 5G. Now what do you think about this smartphone? Do let me know that in the comment section down below. And as always, for all things tech, stay tuned to Gadgets360.com.